So in letter D of the same lesson, we are asked to approximate. This is another term for estimate. So we are going to approximate the value of the whole expression, not just for the irrational number, but for the whole expression. Okay? So to estimate the value of the whole expression, this now involves a rational number and an irrational number, which could be operated under an operation of addition. So for us to determine the value of this expression, we first need to identify what is the value of this irrational number here. As to how many places, it is already given here in two decimal places. So again, we are going to approximate this irrational number first before we can operate it to 2. So how do we approximate this one or estimate this one? We will follow the steps we did before. First, since this is square root, we need to determine first the range or the perfect, that's perfect, sorry, perfect square numbers. Perfect square numbers are the results when we multiply numbers to itself. Just like 1 times 1, you have 1. 2 times 2, you have 4. 3 times 3, you have 9. 16 times 6, 4, sorry, 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5, 25, and so on and so forth. We already did this operation in the previous videos. But as for this practice exercise, let us focus only on this given. As to why, take note that we are talking about square root. So that's the reverse operation of getting the perfect square numbers, and it's positive 2. So we are going to look at the area where 2 belongs here. So we're going to use this range. First, we know that 2 is not a perfect square number because the perfect square numbers are these. But 2 is placed somewhere here. So it's just between 1 to 4, which are the perfect square numbers of 1 and 2. So in short, the range is between 1 to 2, which are the principal square root of the perfect square 1 and the principal square root of the perfect square 4. Next is to determine where is it closer to. Which of these two integers the value of square root of 2 is closer to. So we need to map this up. We could actually use this operation here, 1 and 4 as the perfect square numbers, and we are asked to estimate the value of 2. From 2 to 1, we need one step. From 2 to 4, we need two steps. So the smaller value, which is in this side, determines tells us that the principal square root of 2 is closer to the principal square root of 1 than the principal square root of 4. So in other words, the principal square root of 2 is closer to the principal square root of 1, which is 1. So as for the nearest integer, it is nearest to 1. Again, as to why did we use here nearest rather than nearer is that we are taking the whole real number line. Okay, of course we are just using here two different endpoints, but in the real number line it is nearest to 1. Next, we are going to determine the value of or estimate the value of square root of 2 in one decimal place. Since we know that it is closer, uh, since we know that the principal square root of 2 is nearer to the principal square root of 1, which is 1, than the principal square root of 4, which is 2. In short, we take the values in one decimal place closer to 1 than to 2, which are the following. We have 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5. We will use these values to determine later on where is the value of square root of 2 closest to. Okay? So, but since it's square root, we are going to take these numbers as and then get their perfect squares. In short, we will simply multiply the numbers to the to itself. Let me place here parenthesis so that the operation does is multiplication. So again, you may use calculators to solve for this one. Okay, you may use your calculators there. So 1.1 times 1.1 is, I believe, to be 1.21. 1.2 times 1.2 is, I believe, to be 1.44. And you have here 1.69. Again, you may use your calculators there. No need to worry. This is 1.96. And then this is 2.25. You may use the values for 1.6 up, but again, we are looking for square root of 2. Let me write it here so that we will be guided. We are using, we are trying to get the value of square root of 2. So 2 is already somewhere here. So it's just between 1.4 and 1.5. To determine the nearest tens, let us try to determine the number of spaces from 2 to any of the values here. So let's start. From 2 to 1.96, we need 0.04 steps. From 2 to 2.25, you need 0.25 steps. So the smaller value is this one here. That would mean the approximated or the estimated value for square root of 2 in nearest tens is closest to 1 point to the principal square root of 1.96, which is 1.4. So the answer here for the nearest tens is 1.4. Okay. So we are down to our last step in estimating the irrational number square root of 2. Before we will add it to 2 later on, since what is asked is approximated value of the given in 2 decimal places, we need to get again the value of square root of 2 in nearest hundreds. Nearest hundreds. So to solve that, we know that the value of the square root of 2 is, is between the values of 1.4 to 1.5 as shown in the previous of step. And since the value is closer to 1.4, we pick the values in decimal notation in 2 decimal places closest to 1.4 than to 1.5, which are 1.41, 1.42, 1.43, 1.44, and 1.45. In the process of squaring, we simply multiply this itself. And then, just for better notations, we place parentheses here to denote multiplication. And let's compute them one by one. You may use your calculators at your home. So yeah, 1.41 times 1.41 is 1.9881. Next, 1.42 times 1.42 is 2.0164. Again, you may correct me if I'm wrong. I would really appreciate it if you will correct me. Now, you may opt to continue until 1.45, but it may just waste your time since we are looking for the approximated value of square root of 2, and 2 is already in between the first two answers. So you may proceed here, but you will observe that it will just be just will the values will just be farther to 2 than than the first two answer results here. So let's determine where is it closer to by determining the distances from 2 to 1.98. Sorry, 1.9881. You need 0.0119 steps. From 2.00 to 2.0164, you have 0.0164 steps. So again, you may opt again to solve the rest, but if you have analyzed and if you have mastered already how to estimate, you don't need to do this one and simply pick the smaller number between the two. The smaller number is 0.0119, then 0.0164. In short, for the nearest hundreds, it is closer to this value, which is the value of 1.41. Okay, so the value is 1.41. After we have approximated it into the nearest hundreds, we now we may now combine this approximated value to the rational number 2. So let me extend here, add here spaces, and we are going to answer the value for 2 plus square root of 2. Since we are just asked to approximate in two decimal places and already have nearest hundreds which are already in two decimal places. So the value will just be approximately, again, we will not use equality here because we are not giving the exact value of the irrational number. Rather, we are going to use the symbol of approximation. Sorry, let me write it better. Symbol for approximation. Okay. And then we use here 2 plus the value of the irrational number square root of 2 in two decimal places. You have 1.41. So the approximated value for 2 plus square root of 2 is 3.41. This is now the value or the answer for letter D. Practice exercise letter D. Approximately equal to 3.41. To check whether your answer is correct, let me share to you the screen for calculator because you can just simply click here the notations and you will get the correct answer. For a while, let me share to you again the screen. It's not here. Pardon. Yeah, for a while. Again, we are just approximating in two decimal places. So we are going to use the nearest hundreds. Okay. And then we already have the processes before. So we could actually just imitate or duplicate the process to solve for the value. So again, here is now the screen for the calculator. Let me erase this one. Okay. So we are asked to determine the value for the sum of 2 plus the square root of 2. Okay. This is not yet the answer. Look at I haven't clicked the equal sign. So this is what we are asked to determine. 2 plus square root of 2. When I click the equal sign, this is the answer. Again, the value for 2 point square root of 2 is this one because it includes irrational number now. But approximately in two decimal place, you have 3.41. So this is your checking. Actually, you will use your calculators at your home just to find out the answer. Okay, 3.41, same to our answer earlier in the Paint application software. 3.41. Right? So this is now the correct answer. If I will add some questions just for play of signs so that we could actually include the um, lessons and operate other operations. What if I have here, this is number one, I will add number two, which is 2 minus square root of 2. And for number three, Let's have negative 2 plus square root of 2. And number 4, let us have negative 2 minus square root of 2. So just for the play of signs, since we already have the value for square root of 2, simply continue this one by substituting the value 1.4041. In short, the approximated value for 2 minus square root of 2 is 0.59, approximately 0.59 into decimal places. In number 3, you have negative 2 plus 1.41. So this is closer to negative 0.59. Again, I just added these items as a play of signs so that we could actually extend what we have learned for this item. And for number 4, again, you may use the rules we presented before, wherein we can rewrite this as this one, negative, rule of successive alternate sign plus negative. So you have here negative 2 plus negative 1.49. Take note that we are using approximated symbol or a symbol for approximation that equal than the equal sign. And finally, your answer here, this is close, approximately negative 3.41. You can make your own situations at your home. You may change the item to 3 plus square root of 3, or you could have 5 plus square root of 5, or 6 plus square root of 6, and simply change the signs for you to further understand what you are doing. Again, we are just following the steps we've learned in the previous videos. So it seems that this video it takes too long because we are actually discussing the step by step processes. Again, in mathematics, there's no need to rush. You may take time, you may take break in solving because what is more important is for you to familiarize the steps than to getting the answers immediately. In connection to that, again, you may use calculators, but let us not depend so much on the calculator because the calculator will only give us the correct answer, but will not tell us what are the processes involved. This is the last video for lesson number 4. Hopefully, you have learned how to estimate irrational numbers now. Use this as part of your review. Goodbye.